Hello, welcome to my videos. In this time, I'm going to talk about the NBA playoffs day 25. But what happened yesterday in the game that were played yesterday, and what will be the game that will be played today. But first, I just want to congrat all the mothers in Mexico because today is the Mother's Day here in Mexico. So, congrats to all the mothers in Mexico. So, let's talk about the game yesterday. The 76ers defeated 115 to 103 the Boston Celtics, and Boston and the Sixers took the league 3-2 in the series. And the Denver Nuggets defeated 118 to 102 the Phoenix Suns, and Denver and Nuggets took a lead to 3-2. So let's talk about first the first game. The Boston Celtics 103, Philadelphia 76ers 115. I was very surprised for this game because I thought the Boston Celtics were going to win this game and took the lead of the game, but not. The Philadelphia 76ers played a very great game and won the game. In the first quarter, the Philadelphia 76ers played a great quarter where they scored more than 30 points, 33 points, and allowed less than 30 points, and the Philadelphia 76ers were leading the game by 7 point difference in the first quarter. In the second quarter, the game was more closer than the first quarter, but the game was where both defenses played better, where both teams scored less than 20 points. But again, the Philadelphia 76ers won the quarter by 2 point difference, and in the halftime, the Philadelphia 76ers, were leading the game by a 9 point difference. And in the third quarter was the difference because the Philadelphia 76ers again played a better quarter, where played a great defense, where allowed less than 25 points. The Boston Celtics scored 22 23 points. Philadelphia 76ers scored 30 points and increased the leading to 80 point difference. And in the fourth quarter, the Philadelphia 76ers played the Boston Celtics. Sorry, played a very great quarter where they reduced the game to a 5 point difference in the middle of the last quarter, but the Philadelphia 76ers improved its game, cool close and held the lead, and the Philadelphia 76ers won the game 115 to 103. 103, sorry, and Philadelphia 76ers took a lead of 3-2 in the series, and I think with this win, the 76ers are going to qualify because tomorrow they play in home, and I think the 76ers will win this series. But first, let's talk about the best players. The best player in the game for the 76ers were Joel Embiid with 33 points and Tyrese Maxey with 30 points. Now the game 6 will play tomorrow, and now the series will move to Philadelphia, where the 76ers will receive the Boston Celtics at 19:30 Eastern Time. In my opinion, with the yesterday victory, I think that the 76ers will win tomorrow, and 76ers will win the tomorrow. Sorry. And will qualify. Will win the series. Will qualify to the conference final. So this is a very surprise for me. And the second game of the day, yesterday the Denver Nuggets defeated 118 to 102 the Phoenix Suns in Denver, and Denver took the lead of the series 3-2. In the first quarter, the Denver Nuggets played a very good quarter where they scored 35 points and allowed less than 25 points. Where the Phoenix Suns scored 24 points, and Denver Nuggets took a lead of the 11 point difference in the first quarter. In the second quarter, the Phoenix Suns played better, where they limited the Denver Nuggets to score less than 24 points. The Nuggets scored 70 points, and Phoenix Suns scored 25 points, and won the quarter by 8 point difference. And Denver Nuggets were leading the game in the halftime by 3 point difference. And the difference here in the game was the third quarter because Denver Nuggets scored more than 35 points and allowed just 25 points, and won that quarter by 40 point difference, and that's what the difference to win the game because they started very 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 well the third quarter, where in this quarter, how I said before, the Denver Nuggets create that difference to win the game. In this quarter, in the third quarter, the Denver Nuggets scored 39 points and allowed just 25 points, and they were leading the game in the end of the third quarter by 70-point difference, and in that moment the game was over. And in the fourth quarter, the game was closer. Both teams played a very good game, where the Phoenix Suns won that quarter by 1 point difference, 28-27, but it wasn't enough, and Denver Nuggets won the game 118-102 and took the lead of the series 3-2. The best player for the Nuggets were again Nicolas Jokic, that made another triple-double in playoffs with 29 points, 30 rebounds, and 12 assists. This is amazing, his performances. And the second best player was Bruce Brown Jr. with 25 points. Now the game 6 we will play tomorrow. The series will travel to Phoenix, where the Phoenix Suns will receive the Denver Nuggets. Phoenix, who I said before, and 22 o'clock Eastern time. In my opinion, the Phoenix Suns will win the game 6 tomorrow and will force a game 7 and Denver the next Saturday. And today we have two games. The New York Knicks will receive the Miami Heat and the game 5 of the series at New York at 19:30 Eastern time. In my opinion, Miami will win this game easily. Miami will win this game, will win the series and qualify to the conference final. And in the second game of the day, the Golden State Warriors will receive the Los Angeles Lakers and San Francisco in the game 5 and 22 o'clock Eastern time. In my opinion, this will be a very close game, where the game will be refined in the last minutes of the game, or the last play of the game. And I think that the Lakers will win this game, will win the series, and will qualify to the conference semifinal. So I think that today, both series that we will play today will be defined and over. So here's what my opinion about what happened yesterday in the game played yesterday in the NBA playoffs 25. Day 25, sorry, and what I think is going to happen today. So see you next video, Gibran.